Hi guys. So welcome to my YouTube channel. So another session of my YouTube channel. The US government just reopened, so basically that's what is happening right now. And if you watch my previous video, I talked about what happened and what actually shut down during that shutdown and what kept running during that shutdown. So I advise you watch my previous video so you know what's happening. So, yeah, I'm going to do a quick top-down analysis on gold and Bitcoin as usual, as we do every week. So, before we dive into it, I would like you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment below what you think is happening on gold or Bitcoin. And share this video to to other traders too you would like to share. So let's get into it, guys. Um, as you can see right now. Uh, a lot happened last week. Yeah, a lot happened last week. Gold actually fell from 4,234 to 4,085. So that's a lot. That's what really happened. I guess due to the government reopening, everything just jumped out the market. So I think this is what basically happened. So as the market was just running during that shutdown, it was just like a moving car, like you just know you have to move or you know how to drive. Let me just, okay, you know how to drive a car, but you are not seeing where you're driving to. So that's basically what was just happening. There was no economical data, no job reports. So nothing to work with, and the market was just moving. Now that the US government has opened back, so everything is just finding it hard to adjust with the market. So that's what basically just happened, and the market reacted to it so badly. And here we are. So basically, even if the market is selling or buying, definitely we can still be profitable. So there's always something for us to eat in the market. So even if it's buying or selling, I'm always there in the market. So the only thing you just have to do is just know what's happening. You understand? Knowing what is happening will help you make informed decision whenever you're trading. So right now, right now we can see a bearish trend on 4 hours time frame. Yeah, a bearish trend. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. This all happened. Let's replay this chart. Anyone from Monday. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, from this point, we were on a range during that shutdown and all that. So the market was ranging, the market was moving slow basically. The market was ranging. So from this point, the market started buying. From this point, the market started buying. So after all this happened in the markets, what is sort of imbalance to me. Because during this period, I was not trading. I just avoided the charts. I don't like to trade around because the price action was really, really bad during the shutdown. So as soon as I saw this breakout, a break to the upside, all I wanted to see more was break of structure like high lows, series of high and lows before I joined the buy. Because a break to the upside already signified that okay, I'm buying because the market already did all these things during the shutdown, all this imbalance ranging. Then later on, it broke to the upside. So at this level, I could buy. You could see a break and retest at this level. Okay, but to this level, low, high. Now at this level, I'll just wait for price to come back to this level and buy, or I'll just wait for price to create another support, then retest that support, then I'll buy. So this is what I'm basically waiting for now. So I'll just know, okay, let me buy since I've been waiting since almost a week. So yeah, this is what happened. Let's see. Let's see what happened here. We see market reacted, come back to that exact zone, which I already set my payday order from this level to this level. I'll set my SA at the previous support, right? That's how I'll do the previous support or demand level. So now here's our B, our TP. Now you can see that price just immediately price retested that level. It created the support, then it retested the support, then bought to the upside again. Now we see very breakout to the upside with momentum. So this candlestick is called Marabuza. Anytime you see it's very strong candlesticks like this, it's called Marabuza. So you can see it pushed the upside with momentum. Now we already caused that buy. We already caused that buy, and we can actually wait for another buy here. Yeah, there was another buy here because definitely I'll wait for another buy here because I already saw this liquidity here. Not that because I'm seeing price doing this. Let me show you guys. I think that played so fast. When I was following the market each day, I knew everything that happened. So today is Wednesday. I got this trade on Tuesday, New York session, 4 o'clock Nigeria time, but I think that's maybe I don't know what the time will be in New York. So this is what happened. As price got to this level, I remember consolidation, manipulation, and distribution. So after this distribution happened, that is distribution to the upside. Now price start to consolidate. Now the consolidation phase now is here. He did it too at this level. Let me show you guys. So let's see what price will do now at this level. If you look, price also did it here. Here was the consolidation. Here was the manipulation before we call this buy. Here was the manipulation. The price break to the downside, sweep all the liquidity, come back to that very level, then started buying. Then came back to the support, we tested it, then activated this buy. You understand? So I'm showing you guys here. So I just want you guys to follow me. This I'm showing you guys something. How and this is a very useful tips. It's going to help you out there how to identify inducement in the market. So just notice what's going to happen around this level. You see that price start consolidating now. Now we're going to enter the manipulation phase. You see the manipulation now. Now you can see at this level now, price is acting as if it wants to sell. Now we already at the manipulation phase. At this level, I won't enter any trade because I'm not sure of what it's doing, except it breaks to the upside and creates another support, break it to the upside again, then retest that support before I buy. That's the only thing I would do here before I buy this market. Now, if price does not do that, I will enter this market. Now, as price do this now we see that price we tested this level up high, and this support high, low, high. Now at this level, this could be another inducement. Now, now this could be another inducement for you, for buyers, basically. This could be another inducement. We go enter this trade now and we'll take a loss. But everything about trade is always risk. It's always risk. So you need to learn to know, okay, I'm going to take this risk. I'm not going to take this risk. You understand? So you're going to pick a side. Right now, I can see a break of structure to the upside on 15 minutes time frame. So if I want to take this trade, this is a very good entry for me right now. But this can be another liquidity. But we're going to take it anyway. We said our essay in the previous support. So let's see what happens. So definitely at this level, we already entered this trade. We're already on this trade. Now, the only thing that will make you take a loss in this trade now is because we are waiting for price to hit a certain TP, right? We're waiting for price to hit a certain TP that it did not hit. Now we are waiting. Now at this chart now, if you notice what price is doing now, if you notice at this level, price created in manipulation, they sweep the liquidity, this low here with the liquidity, this place with the liquidity. Sorry, let me use this horizontal line. Remember, equal low, equal highs. Those are also liquidity. So here was the liquidity that price swept to the downside and it started buying, right? Now, if you look at what it did here, it didn't sweep to the downside. It created the liquidity, but it didn't sweep it. Instead, it broke it to the upside. You understand? That was another set of inducements. So you need to really understand how price action really works. Even if I'm taking loss in this trade, I understood what was happening. I was willing to take the risk because I knew that okay, this could be another inducement, but price could actually still buy from here. Actually, because there was a break of structure to the upside, so it could actually still buy. So I was basically doing the right. I was following my strategy the way I am supposed to follow my strategy. So that was what I was doing here. But instead, price took me out, right? Now, as price took me out, break of structure to the downside, low, it's very easy to recover. Now, this is how to use loss to know your wins. Now, easily, you just analyze this. Like you could see that equal eye, there were equal eyes here, right? Now, this equal eyes here now, what does it signify? Liquidity. You can see that immediately price swept those eyes, price broke to the downside with momentum. You remember on my last video on liquidity, I will really advise you guys to watch those video on about liquidity. Equal highs and equal lows are a form of liquidity in the market. Those are inducements in the market. So and I talked about it and I said anytime price sweep a liquidity in any area, on any zone, there's always a move with momentum. There's always a move. If it's buying, it will buy with momentum. If it's selling, it will sell with momentum. So that's basically what just happened right now. So this alone just it signifies that okay, we are on a bearish trend. Simple. We are on a bearish trend. I would definitely try to enter at any of this level, even if maybe I'll be waiting for price to get back to this level so I can sell, right? So I can say, but since price is not coming back to this level, it could actually retest this level. I won't be sure because I don't want to take any other loss. I already taking the loss, so I'll just wait. So this is we took this loss on Thursday, then same on Thursday. So I'll definitely just wait till Friday. So what will happen right now is that either I wait for price to come back to this level to do sort of a break and retest to use this support to create a resistance at this level, or I will just wait for price to create a resistance, then retest that resistance, making that resistance level a supply, then I will join that supply level. Simple. So either way, I'm already confirmed of what is happening. The market is not going to buy from here. A lot of buyers will be waiting for the market here and making all year say, okay, here is inducement, but all year will be definitely a support level and demand level. And there's already a clear break of structure. Even if you are waiting for buys at this level, I will definitely not buy. Even if I'm buying, I won't buy and hold it and say, okay, price is going to break high, high, high. Price can actually do that, mind you, but if you're following raw price action, like every mostly because we're trading with 15 minutes candlesticks right now, so you can't hold trades that long. So those things actually will make you take loss. And at the end of the day, it look like as if you don't know what's happening or you don't know price action. Most traders understand price action very well, but they don't know how to be patient. They just want to trade every day, and it's very wrong to trade every day. Now we're ready to log on Thursday. So just let's just see what happened Friday. I immediately price hit this level because if you look at the left, there were multiple resistance here. So price is basically just turning resistance to support right now. Started buying to this level. I'm not buying now. There's a pending order for us to sell here, right? Now So say at this level, then using this level maybe our SL. Now you can see that price also take us out on the street. Actually, price actually took us out on the street and started selling back. You see that I actually got trade right, but here was just another form of inducement. So price actually came back to the very supply zone, like it didn't form sort of a horizontal line because I was hoping price going to form something like this, you know, something like this. It didn't form it, but you could see that immediately price bought. Now this shows that there's a lot of This, this shows that there was a lot of air sale, there was a lot of liquidity at this level, which means there was a lot of money at this level, at all this level. A lot of traders were waiting for the market to get back to this level and sell. And if you notice that the market actually sold when it actually hit that level, but it just form of inducement because this can also happen for a lot of traders. Now, immediately that market hit this level and it started selling, you could see that the market actually set to this level. Now, a lot of traders will actually sell more after they see that maybe they sold at that level. Then price is actually selling down. They'll start selling more. They'll start selling more. And when price start reversing back to the upside, they'll start selling more, and that will actually blow your account because you don't actually know what's price doing. And at the end of the day, you find out that you're over leveraging. Because if you took a loss, you could see that the market actually went for my essay. Like there's no way you set essay at all this level that price will take it out. You understand? A lot of traders will say open their price will just hit that level and get back to this level, right? This is what a lot of traders will be hoping for, and this will blow your account. But no, price didn't do that. Immediately as price hits that level, it's so low and go back to the upside. Make sure you sweep all the liquidity. There was a lot of SA at this level. Sweep all the liquidity, then started selling, and you could see the momentum is sold with momentum. I repeat, I told you guys before, the market does not want you to be in that distribution. You see this pump now, a lot of traders will miss it. Even me took a loss. Many times you will miss this kind of pump. You know why? Because the market does not want you to be here. They want you to keep on looking for trades. They want you to keep on looking for trades, keep on looking for trades, keep on looking for where to buy or sell, keep on looking for where to buy or sell. So you just have to be really patient. Most of the times that you don't see trades on the charts, don't force it. You understand? If you don't really know what's happening, just for the chat. That's one piece of advice I can drop for you guys right now. And I hope this really helps someone out there. So I think this is it for gold. So basically now we can see that price is selling with momentum to the downside. Now what I'll do again now is just wait for price to buy back up to this level. You see that? This is what price will basically do. If that price get back to this level and start selling, sort of create a resistance here, it says a resistance and start selling back. And if price keep on buying, I'll definitely buy to that level and start selling back. Or price is going to create sort of resistance at all this level. And it tells you resistance and sort of range, maybe range or move with imbalance, but sort of create a pattern or candlestick reversal as any of this resistance level it creates, then start selling back with momentum and definitely is going to break this lowest low. It's going to break it to the downside. I'm very sure of that. So let's see what price do this week. Let's see what price do this week. And I think this is it for gold. So last week, if you were trading, a lot of traders took loss last week. This is a very clear structure. This is what just happened last week. A lot of traders took loss because the market was really, really rough. Now, another place you could so you could sell again was at this level. At this level, yeah. This level here you could sell because after a break to the downside, you could see that price retested the level. Yeah. Downside tested the level, then started selling. Now, if you've taken a loss before, you definitely don't want to. do anything rational to give you more losses, right? So you just, for me, I advise you just stay out of the market that day. But if you think, okay, I can still, everybody just have their different strategies or their risk to reward management. So for me, if I take a loss that day, I'll just chill and just wait for the next day. So I think that's it for gold. So let's check Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is Bitcoin right now is selling massively. It's 96. Man, Bitcoin is dropping really massively. So, and I analyzed everything that happened last week. So, so, so this is what happened last week. We can see that from at this level that we are right now, at this level we are right now, you see that price is actually buying. We're on a bullish trend right now. We're on a bullish trend right now, right? So let's go down to 1 hour time frame first. Let's see what's happening. So we're on a bullish trend. Monday. hmm, So at this level, I definitely bought that last week Monday. Yeah, I bought at this buy because immediately as a price broke structure, I bought at this level. This was a very clean buy, but that was last week. So let's say from that Monday, Tuesday, price started selling to the downside. See a break of structure to the downside. Now let's see what's happening. At this level already, I'm waiting for price to just get back to this supply. Simple. Never, I'm never analyzing too much. You just wait for price to just get to the supply that I retested. If we go back to the 15 minutes time frame, you see a supply that level sort of order block. So you just wait for price to just get back. That's at that level. So let's see. So price started buying back up. Simple. Might take a loss, but loss is another form of win. Set our SA above this previous resistant level. No, wait, simple, very simple trade, very clean setups. Let's see. Now price is selling down to the down. Now you can see that price sold with momentum, like you don't even have to wait. This is why. So most of the times you will take loss, so you understand. You can see that gold we took losses, but this is Bitcoin right now. So it's just different price action. Now, with what price action did last week, with what price action did here, that you could see that price actually deep into this level, make sure it came back to this very supply, almost took me out, then started selling momentum. Now that signifies that price is going back to the very supply level. You need to understand this about price action. So at times it changes phase. It's changing phase, and that's what is happening on gold right now. So definitely where our wait for price to get back to this level is around this level. What's the supply? If you go back to a lower time frame, we'll see a supply level around this place. So let's go to the 15 minutes. Let's go to the 5 minutes. There's definitely a supply level there. Yeah, you can see a supply level at this place. So immediately as price got to that level, it created sort of bearish head and shoulder on the 5 minutes time frame. High, low, high. Sort of instead of you to create low, sort of low to create another high, instead price for you to create a high, then making this the initial low. Change of character is occurring already. So this is our lower high to form our lower low. Then we test this level, then boom to the downside. So let's see if that happened. Definitely sell from this level. Definitely sell from this level. The downside again. With what price did let me show you guys something. With what price did if you notice that price didn't come back to this very level, it started retesting this level. Now you can actually just sell from this level. You understand? They set a very high SL, a very high SL. So that's it. Anytime you're waiting for a price to do sort of break and retest and it doesn't come back to that very level you expect it, just say at the level it's creating. Because that's the recent price action it's creating. You say or buy at the level it's creating. So this was basically just happened last week. You see that it actually go back to that very level, but that was after multiple attempts in 1 hour time frame. You see that price sold with momentum and on a very clear bearish trend. This is a very clear bearish trend with trend line to the downside. So this was just basically happened throughout last week due to the government reopening and everything is just engaging the market at once. So I think let's see how fast everything balance up. So I think that will affect the market on how the market will also balance and I hope this week, this new week, everything gets balanced with speed and so hopefully the markets will be okay, because the market is really, really rough right now. The uncertainty is high. But either way, you can buy and sell. Either way, if the market is selling, we're going to sell. If it's buying, we're going to buy. So that's one beautiful thing about my strategy. So if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also don't forget to comment.